When my girl says she loves me a lot, but Frank Ocean said, I wanna drink your words like wine. Amazing, amazing. Frank Ocean has so many unreleased songs, and it's like, bro, just drop already. But we are here to talk about one of the most anticipated fantasies everyone has, that someone will love them just for who they are, and despite all of their flaws. But like people really have this misconception that their toxic traits can be considered as flaws. No, flaws are feeling restless, anxious, a bit nervous, avoidant, but only to an extent where it doesn't come off as a personality trait, but rather a slight reaction caused by trauma. Right? What I'm saying here is if you are someone who gets angry at everything every single moment, like I was, right? I still get angry sometimes, but that's only like very, very rare, and that is a flaw. Whereas someone who gets angry constantly every single day, that becomes a personality trait, and that's not a flaw anymore. That's just who you are. And there's a very thin line, or maybe even a blur, between a flaw and a personality trait. So, no, if you are someone who has set up one of their flaws, one of their insecurities, as really something much bigger than it should be, then you have to work on it because I wouldn't want to love someone who is just constantly angry all the time. Would you? Neither would you. And you see, when you want someone to love you, you want to become someone who you would love. Right? You have to act like someone you would love. You have to build the discipline to make the right choices every time. Everyone is always like, oh, discipline this, discipline that. But the most important form of discipline is the discipline to keep making right choices, even if it feels like your life is just a boring repeat cycle. Right? And for winners, right, those who are the most successful, their life is a boring repeat cycle. Get up, work, socialize, network, whatever it is, go back to bed. Say repeat the same day for 3 more years. Keep getting better at your skills, build more skills, and it's like call it quits, bro. What are they gonna do? How are they gonna stop you from getting rich when all you're doing on your daily is just working towards that? 0 days off. And when you consistently make the choice to be a good person, to love people because you love to love, people will start to love you because you love to love them. And even though it's transactional, it's probably the best some of us can have, right? And the main argument for unconditional love is that if I can love someone despite all their flaws and all their bad shit and all their toxicity, why can't I be loved for mine? You shouldn't have to love someone for their toxic traits. You shouldn't want that. Why do you want to love someone who isn't even in the balanced state of mind that they should be in? Right? You want to love someone who's actually worth loving, who actually thinks they're worth being a good person, rather than, someone with all these bad qualities such as selfishness or, all the seven sins becoming a massive part of their life. Right? You wouldn't want to be with an extremely obese person, right? Because that's a glutton. But what people fail to ignore is that a glutton is very easy to identify. Because look at them, bro. They're just fat. But like people who are very heavy on the other sins or the other toxic traits, difficult to identify. And you can look at people and like if they're extremely attractive, gorgeous, right, the halo effect is gonna make you believe that oh they're good at everything else as well. That's why most of us want to date someone attractive, want to be with someone who's attractive because we associate good looks with everything else that's like amazing. But that's not the case, and that's 95% of the time not the case. And looks fade, personality don't. Right? And this is what you've heard for a long time. But looks do matter. So don't give up on looks maxing. Okay. Yeah. So damn I'm ugly. Oh, self burn. And now I've just revealed one of my insecurities. Oh no. Oh no. People are gonna think less of me. This is so wild. I don't know what this thing I've been doing for the last few videos is, where I just like turn into some sort of like a satirical bitch. Like no, I'm being satirical, but I'm being satirical by being the bitch. Is bitch a swear word? Let me know, cause I don't want to be swearing. Also, what's up with my bangs? Right? Are my bangs looking good, guys? See, sometimes I forget I'm here to provide value. And the true value is be someone you would love. And it was never about finding the right person, but being the right person. And once you are the right person, the right people will flow your way. Because, great people think alike, or great minds think alike. So, great, loving, disciplined personalities will somehow just come together. Because community exists, and there is no better feeling than community or being accepted. So, yeah, just love for the joy of loving. And when you stop expecting someone to love you, also, I feel like something is burning. Like, genuinely, there's like a fire somewhere, and I need to address this. It's definitely is my laptop. Okay, this thing's gonna blow up. Good night. Or no, no, wait. Let me explain my point first. What was I saying? Yeah, so feeling accepted, right? So the community is the best. So like, just be one of those top tier people. You'll meet top tier people, and there is no better feeling than being with actual good people, because good people are at the top and they are exactly where they should be, which is also where you are. All right. So if you want the best in the world, you gotta be the best in the world. And if you want the most loyal, the amazing souls, the good personalities, they're everywhere. But they aren't where you are, maybe. Okay, because maybe you just live in a bad area. I live in India, so it's like difficulty 100. Like, that's beside the point. Just get to the place you want your people to be at. Good night.